Hello Scorpio, welcome to my table. My name is Toni and this is the weekly Scorpio Tarot forecast for the week of March 4th through March 10th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, welcome back to my returning subscribers and hello to you if you are new here. I'm so thankful that you found me. My name is Toni, as I said, and this is the Scorpio weekly forecast. So before we begin, just want to let you know if you see a deck of cards you like, they will be linked down below, as well as if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy shop is below. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to find out when I post new content. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Let's do this thing. Are you ready, Scorpio? Let's go ahead. Don't have out my tools, but let's get them out. Let's get out the tools. All right, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get our table cleared. We get out the Palo Santo, and we will create a sacred container where we welcome and invite in our energies as well as our higher selves. We also welcome and invite in Christ consciousness to please join us. We command our sovereignties over this time, dimension, space, and place, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christ consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic or grid systems. Beautiful, Scorpio. All right, headphone users, turn down your volume a little bit for me so I can set the tone for this reading. Here we go. Beautiful, Scorpio. All right, lastly but not leastly, let's set our intentions for this reading, Scorpio, but calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. We call in the guardians of the four corner, Mother of the sky, Father of the earth, sacred ones. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our understanding as we receive them. Thank you. All right. All right, Scorpio. So there has been a definite theme running through the water elements. Pisces and Cancer both had kind of the message that there's something big that's trying to come in if you would just get out of your own way. So I'm very curious to see where you're headed. It's always my general, I don't know. It just seems to happen very often that when I'm doing these tarot readings for the elements, the first two will have a whole lot in common and the third will have nothing in common. So I'm always interested to see what's going to happen. And since you're the third reading for the water element, Scorpio, let's see how it goes. Are we ready? All right, let's look at what cards we're going to look at today. We're going to look at the Romance Angels Oracle, the Chrysalis Tarot, and the Healing with the Angels Oracle. Headphone users, before I shuffle, you'll see me pray over the cards. If you're listening through your headphones, please turn down your volume when I'm praying because I shuffle kind of loud and I don't want that to be in your ears, okay? All right, here we go. Let's start with the Romance Angels Oracles. Let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit, what messages do we have for... that wasn't a good shuffle. Let's try that again. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio this week? What messages do we have for Scorpio for the week of March 4th through the 10th, 2021? What messages do we have for Scorpio for whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you so much. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit, what messages do we have for the Scorpio this week? What does Scorpio most need to know for the week of March 4th through the 10th? Thank you. Scorpio, love yourself first. Scorpio, that's never been hard for you though. I know it isn't. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Ooh, is that the truth? Oh, isn't there something so sexy about a person who is self-confident and I don't mean like an asshole, like, yeah, I'm the best, like egotistical. I don't mean that. I mean like self-confident and sure of themselves, and they move different, right? They give off a different glow, right? So love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And even if you're not trying to make yourself more romantically attractive this week, Scorpio, love yourself first. This is a message for you to get into alignment with yourself. I really do feel like that's your higher self being like, hey, you can love a lot of people and a lot of things, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's plenty of love to go around. There's an infinite amount of love to be shared with everybody. But what good does it do for you to love all these people if you don't love yourself? And how is anybody ever going to love you wholly if you can't love yourself, Scorpio? Okay? All right, let's get some tarot about that, shall we? Let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio this week? What does Scorpio most need to hear for the week of March 4th through March 10th, 2021? What does Scorpio most need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio? What's the situation? All right, Two of Stones. This is funny because it's kind of starting out the same way. This is about being adaptable, being able to balance your priorities, and about being balanced, being able to decide what is most important in your life and how do you achieve that by being in alignment with your higher self, okay? This is about choosing to love yourself first. And how do you love yourself first? It's not as complicated as you think. It's not about going and getting manis and petties and getting massages and getting time alone. And it's about, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that shit too, but that's not what it's about. It's about, if I want to love myself, I need to choose to feel good. So that's what it is. It's about choosing to feel good. And so that's how we get into alignment with ourselves. We choose to feel good. Okay, Scorpio? And so that's really what it is. It's navigating our priorities, balancing our priorities, but also balancing how we feel. It's about choosing to feel good come what may. Okay? What are the obstacles ahead of Scorpio this week? Anything else? I saw that Tempest. Yep. The golden flower, Temperance. Sagittarius in the house here. I think Sagittarius has been in all three readings, actually. This is about taking that middle path. Scorpio, it's really interesting because you see this bear trying to balance over, over this path, over this, a gap here. But maybe if the bear had chosen a different path, they wouldn't have, if they'd taken the middle path, they'd gone right down the middle, they wouldn't have had to walk over either of this. They could have just walked through it, okay? And that's kind of what it is you, this week, Scorpio, I hear, being a little bit resistant to choosing that middle path. You're still trying to think, I feel like you're trying to balance it all. You're trying to juggle it all. And, oh, I got it. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I don't need anything. I'm fine. This is such a Scorpio thing. I live with a Scorpio. I know I'm fine. No, you're not. Ask for help, Scorpio. Ask for, hey, could you help me with this? Yes. Delegate, Scorpio. Delegate, okay? Learn to balance your priorities and delegate. That's key word here. Let's see what's the outcome. What are the incoming energies for Scorpio this week? What is the outcome for Scorpio for the week of March 4th through 10th? Incoming energies for Scorpio. Nice. Actually, Pisces had this too. Y'all have very similar energies. Three of Stones, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, King of Pentacles. I love that for you. Oh, and the Nine of Cups. So you're going to get what you want this week, Scorpio. Nine of Mirrors and the King of Stones or the King of Pentacles. So to begin with, the outcome here, the Three of Stones, the Three of Pentacles, this is collaboration, teamwork. And so for some of you, it absolutely could be that there is a new love that's trying to come in, Scorpio. Okay, love yourself first here. It wants to come in, but in order for that to come in, this new love over here, Three of Pentacles, you've got to work on yourself. You've got to work on, the thing is that new love can't come in because you don't have any room for it. You haven't balanced your priorities and there's no space for this new love to come in. And that's why they're saying love yourself first. Prioritize, delegate, things like that, because there's no room for this new love. And also, if you're not trying to have a new love, this could be a partnership, whether it's a business, a new friend, even just getting along with your spouse or your children. There's some kind of cooperation, teamwork, collaboration that wants to come in, but it can't because you're not adapting, you're not balancing your priorities. You're giving too much energy to one thing, so there's no room for something else to come in, and it wants to. But you have to love yourself first. You've got to take a good long look at what you're doing and ask yourself if you're being fair to yourself or if you're putting too much of your energy into one thing and not enough. If you're not, and also, are you in alignment? Do you make choices that consistently feel good? That's how you know you're in alignment. Down here at the bottom, you've got the King of Stones and the the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Mirrors, or the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful. King of Pentacles energy speaks being generous and abundant and prosperous and taking care of your needs. And then the Nine of Cups is about feeling self-satisfied and getting what you want. And so you're going to get what you want, and your needs are absolutely going to be met. In fact, they're going to be met quite prosperously. You're not going to need to worry about your needs being met. They're absolutely going to be met. But the biggest, most important thing that comes from you choosing to love yourself, from you choosing to make room for someone else to come in by prioritizing your time and by making choices that feel good consistently, okay? About being in alignment with your higher self. That's what when you're in alignment with your higher self, you make good feeling choices often, okay? Healing with the angels. Okay. Let's shuffle. Here we go. Last card for Scorpio. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Scorpio this week? What are the messages Scorpio needs to hear from March 4th through the 10th, 2021? What does Scorpio most need to know in their time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Scorpio this week? Music. So that's interesting. A lot of times when music comes up for me, I've already been singing a song during the reading. Or for y'all, I mean to say. And so it's like, no, that song Toni was singing, that's your message. That's the message. This time, I don't have any song in my head. I'm sorry to tell you, Scorpio. And I'm trying not to influence myself by thinking the other times this week this card's come up. But there was no song in my head for a change. It would have probably been something by Taylor Swift, I promise you. So maybe you just need to go listen to some Taylor Swift and your answer's there. But when you get music, generally, if there's a song that's been on repeat in your head, there's a message there for you, okay? Or if you're looking for an answer, this is a game I play. I've been playing since I was a teenager. If there's something you're trying to figure out, a solution that's trying to come in, and you're trying to figure out how to navigate, how to release this energy, and you can't figure out, or even if it is, you're like, I don't know what it is I'm holding on to that I need to release, whatever the question is, the answer is in the music. So what I would do is I would go over and I would randomly shuffle. Of course, now this is in the old days. I would actually go out to my car and turn on the radio, and I would hit a button on the dial and let the first song come on. The first song that came on, whatever, I would listen to it, and there's my answer. I would try to find the answer in the music. Just a suggestion for you. But that is kind of what's happening. There's something about music, and honestly, what I hear is harmony. So it's about you being in harmony with your own higher self's path, okay? It's about being in balance and harmony, because harmony and balance are basically the same concept. You're talking about energy, and energy being on the same wavelength. When you're in harmony, the musical notes are on the same wavelength, so they sound harmonious. When you are balanced, your needs are harmonious. You're not giving too much energy to one thing and not enough to another. You're balanced. And this is not an easy thing for you Scorpios. I know you all, you like to go to extremes, and you always put your needs last. You always put everybody ahead of you, Scorpio. Well, this is not the time to do that. There's something big that wants to come in, some kind of collaboration, some kind of teamwork that leads to abundance, prosperity, that leads to literally, it feels like you're going to get everything you want, but you've got to work on getting this harmony. There's very much the need for you to harmonize the energetic frequencies that are flowing through you and through your life right now, and make room for more music to be made, okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope you found this helpful. As always, if you enjoy my content, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out my Etsy store if you want a private reading. But be sure to come on back next week, Scorpio. I'll have a reading again next week, and I hope I get to see you. I love you, Scorpio. Have a happy, healthy, and safe week. Until I see you next time. Bye.